every year. So in the DORA, D means discover, offer, receive, and acknowledge. So this is the process generally DORA follows. So it's like when a new machine is connected to a hub or network. So generally, it sends its packets to discover the hub. So the other machines immediately drop the packet. So because as the new machine has the DHCP port which is 67, so they observe it and they drop it. So then the DCP server checks it, the address pool, and offers an IP address which is not assigned to any other devices. Then the new machine will receive the IP address. Uh, and sends the acknowledgement to the server that it is using. So generally, this is the step by step of DHCP, which is known as DORA process.
Mhm. Okay, so when a new system connects to a network, right?
Hmm.
So you said it's gonna send a packet.
Yeah,
So
which includes MAC address,
which MAC address
the new ones.
and what all information included in that packet?
The like MAC address and port number generally.
Which port number?
DHCP port number.
DHCP, we do have the server as well as we do have the client. So which one do
Yes.
you want me to consider?
Client to client. So client is 68. Port number 68.
Okay, if this is a 68 port number, then why the other systems
Yeah,
which
yeah.
are
Sorry.
connected?
Correct, correct. Sorry, 67. So automatically the systems which are connected, they see the DHCP port number and they drop out.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I got an issue where I'm connecting and I'm not getting the DHCP. I'm not receiving an IP. So what could be the possible issues?
Um, the possible issue might be um, sometimes the scope of the range of IP addresses which we have given the scope, they all might be utilized. So we can increase the scope, the range. We can increase the range in the scope, and we can try it. So that might be one of the possibilities.
Is it a scope, range, or address pool?
It is address pool, the range of IP addresses in the pool,
Mm-hmm.
but we create it in the DHCP scope.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, uh, all right. What do you mean by the lease period?
A lease period.
Yes,
Um,
DHCP lease period.
DHCP if we do not want the permanent IP address, then actually we can lease it from the DHCP server. That lease period would be around 8 days for the same client. So after 4 days, it will send a renewal request to renew it, so that the same IP can continue. But after 4 days, also, if the DHCP server did not receive any renewal request, then it will be, it will wait till the 87.5% of the uh, remaining time. Like once it crosses the 87%, 87.5%, so then automatically the IP will get deactivated. Like deactivate in the sense it will deallocate. So the IP address will be free, so it can be assigned to any other device.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
So, can you please quickly take me through the DNS? What do you understand by the DNS and how many different types of DNS zones that we do have?
Sure, sure. So DNS names a domain naming system or domain naming server. So generally, it resolves host name to IP and vice versa, like both IP to host name. The port number is 53 for the server, 54 for the client. So generally, so DNS um generally normally when we cannot remember every IP address, so DNS is where we generally use it for just to transfer the IP address to the host name. So generally DNS is of uh, the DNS zones are two, like forward lookup and reverse lookup. Forward lookup is it resolves the host name to IP address, and reverse is IP address to host name. In forward lookup zone also we have four categories. So they are primary zone, secondary zone, subzone, and AT integrated zone.
Mhm.
Yep. So these are the DNS zones.
Okay, so when I'm trying to access a particular website, so what is the process that DNS follows? Can you please take me through that?
Yes. Yep. So DNS, when any client machine wants to access any website, for example, Google.com, anything. So first it will check its IP address. So also it will check whether it is in their cache in the browser. So then it will transfer it to the ISP, internet service provider. It will also check whether if someone has accessed it or not. If no one accessed it before, so it will translate that to root server. So this root server is having 13 sets of roots. So
Mm-hmm.
this root server will again forward it to TLD, top level domain. So in this, it checks the domain name, whether it's a .com or .in or .org, etc. So as we are searching for google.com, so the TLD will check the domain is .com and will transfer to the authorization server. Then the web page will open. So in this way, it works. From the next time, whenever anyone wants to search the google.com, this process is not followed. It's just checks the cache and it will directly open.
Okay, good. So what is the port number of DNS server?
A DNS server port number is uh, 53.
Okay. And what do you mean by global catalog?
So global catalog, it's like an uh, at least there should be at least one global catalog in the domain. So it acts like an index in the domain. So generally it holds the complete information uh, of its own domain and also partial information of other domains
Of the forest.
of the okay, yeah, yeah, sorry, first.
Right. And what will you do if GPA is not applying?
Phone not applied. Sorry, actually I'm not remembering it.
Okay, that's fine, no problem. Okay, so have you ever worked on the trust, AD trust?
Yes, trust. Yes.
Okay. So can you please let me know what is the different types of trust categories?
Generally, there are two types of trust categories: transitive and non-transitive.
Uh-huh.
So
Can you please explain? Transitive and non-transitive trust.
no,
Okay, no problem. How do we check if the global catalog is enabled?
when we promote the domain controller, when we are trying to promote our AD into the domain controller, we can check mark that we can check there whether it is enabled or not.
Okay, so what if I have already have domain controller in place? And where do I go and check if the global catalog is enabled or not? Okay, so to answer that question, we need to navigate to Active Directory sites and services. Okay, and from there we need to go to the sites and then servers and then NTDS settings. There you will see the global catalog is checked. Okay,
Uh, s- uh, in Active Directory sites, then
sites and services,
okay,
then sites, then
okay,
servers, and then go to NTDS settings.
okay,
Okay, so global catalog acts as an index in forest. Okay, any domain controller can be a global catalog.
hmm,
Okay, we can have more than one global catalog in the forest. Okay,
okay,
and it stores the information about every object in the forest.
hmm,
Okay,
okay,
if someone asks you to change a domain controller to global catalog, then you need to navigate to dsa.msc. Okay,
hmm,
then navigate to your domain controller, then check for this properties, NTDS settings, and check the global catalog there. Okay,
okay,
there are
okay,
some things that you need to change. You need to improve, Harish. Okay, the way you are explaining the things, you are fumbling. Okay, and also you are giving an option to the interviewer to ask more question or get into the more depth. Okay,
okay,
like DSCP renewal time, leasing. You said the leasing means releasing. So why would we release? We don't release anything. We don't release the IP or anything.
oh,
Okay, so this is an automatic process which is being taken care by the DHCP. Okay,
okay,
so you tell them that, if the, let's say, client is already client machine already got an IP address from the DHCP server,
okay,
DHCP client. Okay, so after 50% of the lease time, which is 4 days, the client sends a request